Things that have crossed my desk in the last 72-ish hours, emphasis on ish, okay? Starting with the fact that Kevin Kiley, who's a member of Congress from California, has decided that he is no longer going to be a Republican, but he is going to be an independent. However, the fine print of it all says that he is going to still caucus with Republicans. So despite his play for trying to get reelected in a really tough election year for Republicans, the fine print really shines. And I can guarantee you Mike Johnson is very grateful for that with his tiny, tiny little minority, okay? Anyways, next up in Wyoming, we have a governor, a Republican governor, that signed a 6-week abortion ban. Yeah, I know, that's crazy. And he said that he had some concerns, but he signed it anyways. And his concerns were that there were no carve-outs for, exceptions for RAPE or incest, things of that nature. But he was like, oh, I'm concerned, but still signed it, putting the state in line with 4 others that have 6-week abortion bans, and then 13 others that have total abortion bans, et cetera, et cetera. Crazy. And then last but not least, and I'm going to emphasize the ish part of the 72 of how I introed this video, to point out that RFK Jr. has gotten into a bit of a tussle with the Dunkin' Donuts people of the world, self included, okay? Because he's trying to go after them for all the sugar in their drinks, because that is totally the #1 priority, not like, I don't know, weed killer that causes cancer, God forbid. Anyways, it has caused such drama, right? Because you just don't come after the dunks, that Governor Maura Healey of Massachusetts put out a little meme post or whatever that really, how do I describe this? Basically, it was like, come and take it. And if you have paid attention to politics for a good while or been stuck behind a really rusted out pickup truck, you may have seen a sticker from 2A enthusiasts that says, come and take it, with like an AR fill in the blank. You know what I mean? So she really took that, flipped it on its head, did a little rebrand, if you will. Yeah, maybe don't come for the dunks. That's what I have to say about that. But anyways, those are 3 of the many things that have crossed my radar, which is just a little munchkin in the last 72 hours. And more details on all of them are in this week's GovHub newsletter, which is out now. Link in bio to read.